And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They will be led out by their dual-threat quarterback, the veteran from Clemson. It's Deshaun Watson.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Faking the give. Now Watson. This is the tight end, the Njoku. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Watson now to throw. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of it.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, throw left side, caught by the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The numbers for Njoku from a week ago: 4 catches, 123 yards, and a touchdown.
And that gives him 9 for the season, and I've been around the game long enough to know this. 10 is the benchmark number. All right, people want to get to there because that really signifies that you've had the year that you've been looking for, and also gives you respect around the league.
Now Chubb running right, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
He's got his tight, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 21. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Watson off play action. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Chubb will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And he's certainly putting together an MVP-type season, leading the league in both passing yards and touchdown passes. There have not been too many defenses that have been able to stop him or even slow him down. So he's got his sights set on another big game right here.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Now it's Burrow. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. This will be caught at about the 3. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll give it to Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here we go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Hurst. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Aaron Sipas now. This is taken at the 18. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. On second and very short, Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And some room to roam now. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground in this first half, and that one a thing of beauty.
And just like his last touchdown run, we saw him be patient. How about his vision where he's able to identify where the opening was? And then how about the escort right down the field all the way to the end zone from his blockers?
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Here we go. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Burrow looking to pass. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this down near the 25. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visiting Bengals who came away with a victory in that one, so they'll look to take the season series now here at home in Cincinnati. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. And this one is right through. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now Watson. And that is incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover, Ian.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down. Now Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Jenkins. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
I'm wondering.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He finds his man, complete. That's Jenkins. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. To the air again, Burrow. Touchdown! Stevenson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. So that drive for 4 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns set to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Right back to Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, it's Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Joe Burrow and the Bengals heading back out there. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jenkins. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. From the 38, Burrow throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jenkins. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Play action. It's Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To the air yet again, Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And his kick is good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. So we've come upon half. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome... alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And able to get this out to the 25. And the Bengal offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Here we go. Now Burrow on first down. And that's caught inside the 35. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Give him 30 yards there.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Burrow on play action. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Burrow will throw. Got a man open. It's Chase. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 23 yards on the play. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now it's Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, career touchdown number 136, tying it with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Bengals are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
To try again after the sack. Watson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Third and long. It's Watson. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll go as a 50-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Martin Emerson. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Watson on 1st down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Brian Burns picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw is Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On 1st and 10, Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. 23 yards for the touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up. Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Here we go. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Burrow. And Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch it. Back now in Cincinnati. The offense on 3rd down, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Watson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Out of the gun, Watson. He'll buy some time right. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Watson flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Watson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his third touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a three-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Cincinnati set to take over once again. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. He will find his man Chase complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. First down. Here's Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing again on second down. Burrow. Touchdown. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
53 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Watson. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Patrick Queen able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. A shotgun snap for Watson. Pressure comes and down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals offense returns to the field. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They go play action with Burrow. He finds his man complete. That's Jenkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. And Burrow going to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jenkins. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Flushed out right. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have two, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Second down, here's Chubb again.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They run it again with Chubb, and they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a fourth down. The Browns send out their punter now. He's been terrific so far. This will be fielded at the 17. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20.
So Burrow and the Bengals
down by 10. A little over a minute to go. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they come up on first down. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Over the middle, complete. That's Jenkins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Here's Burrow.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me, because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first.
Hello, new world, all the boys and girls. I got some true stories to tell. You're back up.